but even Edgar here is a professional lawyer.
Right in
these are very serious people of the NRMs. They are stakeholders. You cannot wish them away. So we'll consult quietly, and where it's needed, we shall write and wait for the.
You're disclosing my party affiliation.
No,
stakeholders.
So Edgar.
Stakeholders.
I'm seeing
Edgar Tabaro.
Stakeholders.
A question to you.
Yes, sir.
Is what other advice are you going to give to your student? Because I put to her pertinent questions.
I hope I've answered all the questions.
You have answered as far as possible, as you've used a lot of legalese. So your teacher.
I am not asking to be a mobilizer of the NRM where you can.
See why I told you I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
She's articulating the law very well.
So now,
Oscar, let me just finish. That office is meant for purpose. You cannot just. It's not for everybody. You must fit the purpose. And I fit the purpose. It has procedure issues. It has decorum issues. It has protocol issues.
We know all those things. Edgar Tabaro, your student has not met the chairman of PLU, has not met General SS. Who are the people to meet, and what are the opponents? Who are the opponents meeting?
First of all, I must declare my conflict of interest.
Yeah.
The Honorable Lydia Wanyoto is a pal. I taught her for 4 years, and we've continued to interact.
We now have 4 lawyers in the studio.
The Honorable Norbert Mao is a family friend. Mao is a family friend, and I've interacted with. I was at Namiango College, where Mao left a record as a head prefect. I became head prefect much later, 94, 95, and he's been a mentor in many ways. And I continued to interact with Mao even when he was in the mainstream opposition, even when it was inconvenient.
So you remember
for people on this side to interact with the people.
Remember the other Sammy who said Tabaro does not answer questions. So the question to you was, who must Lydia meet, and her opponents meeting other people.
Yeah, but I think,
and I'm taking notes.
But I think all this thing is premature. I mean, there's still a parliament running, and the new parliament, the elected persons have not yet taken oath of office. So, if they're campaigning for the position of speaker, where should they be? Whom should they be meeting? Current members of parliament who have lost their seats, or the incoming members of parliament? Then there are many dynamics in the NRM. I know the names have to be taken to the neck. The last time, the information coming that after the passing of the Right Honourable Jacob Olanya, the preference from the highest office was that for both the Honourable Jacob Both, Minister for Affairs. But the Deputy Speaker then, I think, had mobilized very well and done her kakuyege. But I would like to give a historical context to all this. In 1994, President Museveni nominated some 5 persons to be chairpersons to be elected as candidates for the chairpersonship of the Constituent Assembly. Those were Pangabolo, Ayume, Nhabgova, unfortunately they're all dead. I think Professor Victoria Mwaka, was the 5th person? I forget the 5th person.
The name will come.
Justice Nhabgova, after his introduction, pulled out, and I can say it on air, I don't have the permission, pulled out because information came that were he to take the chairmanship, a substantive principal judge was going to be appointed from the Kantutu's home area. So he withdrew from the race. I think it remained between Ayume and Wapangabulu. Now, Ayume was seen as an Amini person because he was Kakwa like Amini and had served Idi Amin as DPP. So unfortunately, it didn't happen. So 96, that was the 6th Parliament? The 6th Parliament, 1996. Previously, there was Joseph Ekemu, who who had been sitting in for Speaker for the Right Honorable Moses Chigongo, Alhaji Moses Chigongo. So to pave the way for Wapagabolo to have clear lead, President Museveni appointed Justice Fekemu as Attorney General, and he lost interest in being Speaker. Now, first for the same Wapagabolo was removed from the position of Speaker and appointed Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Foreign Affairs, where he did exceptionally well. Now, there came Ayume now as Speaker.
There came
NPC didn't do well. I have my own reasons. I don't know. But as a foreign minister, he really did well.
No, when he left speakership, he went to
NPC first. Before he, so I'm coming.
We have run out of time.
But I'm building my case.
We have 1 minute to the break.
I'm building my case.
10:59. The break is at 11.
I'm building my case. Honorable Ayume was appointed as General to create where.
Not for
Wapagabolo, for secondary this time. So, on this occasion, the outgoing Speaker could very be easily appointed to the executive and changes all the dynamics that we are talking about here.
Let's stop for a break. We welcome you, Honorable Abdul Katuntu. Welcome to Gang. Yeah, the road had to get out very early because that road is a bit tricky. John Mark Mwanika on X, formerly Twitter. Patience. Let's talk for a break.
Relatives in Uganda. One community divided into 3 states. 4.
He did say that.
No, because he was using, because you see, Pan-Africanism would say we should have our own continent as Africans, united as a group. 2, I will never be, I don't know whether I should use the never, but I'm not a fan of any white domination. So for America to come and bomb these heroes, I cannot applaud it. But even if you kill them, you will not kill the spirit. No. I was another DC in Ntongamu. You find you are resolving land conflict. But a man has 2 families, one in Uganda, another one in Rwanda, at the border. So the mere fact that you are killing a leader does not remove these children to know that we have our relatives across. And therefore we must have a say in this. So the conflict you are seeing in DRC, I don't want to wish M23 off. Because this, whether you like it or not, it is a formation out of an agreement in Uganda. That's why it was made on 23rd March. That's where the name M23 is derived from. So whether you wish them off or not, it's a permanent organization. It is there to fight for the interests of the Banyamulenge.
No. M23 is not Banyamulenge.
Okay,
no, please.
Those who speak.
I told you there are opportunities. Let's go.
So
M23 are not Banyamulenge.
So M23 to arrive at the agreement with the DRC, it was not a one-man business. It was agreed out of a consensus. So for you to get to run out of that agreement, you don't just mention it. No, you go to the same process. How did you arrive?
We before you came, we had that agreement here that just killing them may not solve the problem.
It will not complicate.
But I want us to
complicate it.
Yeah. But Tabaro here is saying now it is finished. It is not complicated.
That's a wishful thinking.
It is wishful thinking. But my direct question to you that you've not answered yet: how many M23 people do we have in Uganda?
First of all, I don't know the number of M23. How many there are
in Uganda?
And I don't know how many there are in Uganda because this is not their country.
Right.
They may be here as visitors. They may be in transit. So I don't know them. So I can't speak to them.
No, brother, in combat, in combat. The rules of combat.
So to me, I think I would propose when we get such a platform, we should know that there are our relatives and brothers and sisters who are dying. And the continent is not at peace. So we should be coming out with amicable solutions to bring a lasting solution, other than complicating it. Because once somebody hears that you are wishing him off, say, okay, let me see whether I'm off.
The person in this studio who can provide solutions is probably you, not us.
Yes,
for us,
the government of Uganda.
Speculate and discuss.
The government of Uganda has been, if there is something we have done well, is our foreign policy engagement.
Really?
For instance, in the DRC, as we speak, we are not there as masqueraders. We are an invitation. And our reason to go there was very simple, was very specific. When we were attacked by the dissidents who wanted to use Congo as a base, and Congo. So we had to negotiate with the Congo and say, according to diplomacy, let us pattern in removing this problem if you are not in the back. And the Congo said, you come and we pattern. So the operations in Ituri, all of them
we discussed it as well,
are joint operational, and therefore, to me, I would propose
Uganda is on both sides, Oscar.
Yeah.
It has the also has the government.
No, even if it is on both sides, our mission has been simple. Peaceful resolution of the conflict by using diplomacy, by using the arms.
Let me. You're going to speak last time. I want us to.
It is even what we call gun-boot diplomacy. It's part of diplomacy.
It happens.
So it has been there. For us, we should always pursue as a government a peaceful negotiation.
Tabaro,
and more so,
you speak last.
Oscar, before you allow him to speak last, maybe Vamino could also. You remember recently there was an incident in Kinshasa.
Yes.
Where Congolese, following the comments of the Chief of Defense Forces, whom he says, because he says Uganda is neutral in the conflict and is using
vandalized
our embassy on account of the threats from the Chief of Defense Forces of the Uganda Army.
Yes.
To invade Congo. So is that part of the diplomacy?
You see,
and finally, if you don't mind, I was rather concerned when the discussion about sharing the streets happened with the US at the top. But Uganda wasn't a party of the table. Was Uganda part of the table?
We are talking about Congo as a sovereign state. Don't forget that.
No, indeed.
And a sovereign state has a right to either have bilateral agreements or multilateral.
Exactly.
So that was a bilateral agreement. It was not a multilateral one. So let's say
I want Edgar Tabaro to conclude with a direct question, two questions. Fred Bamwini, I want us to finish this topic with Edgar Tabaro.
You are allowed to pose a question. I don't want to leave it.
But the questions we had been going round them.
There's one for Katana.
I don't want you to answer that one. Tabaro can answer it. Tabaro can answer that one. So there's a question from Katana. Why did they torch our embassy? One question from that Abamina has not answered. Do we have M23 people in Uganda? And question number 3, how will this end?
Okay, now,
all of this in 3 minutes.
Critically, in combat, the rules the rules on combat on war, when combatants are injured, the rules of engagement, evacuation. You evacuate them to go for treatment.
That's okay.
Yeah, that is okay.
We'll go to the question because we don't have time. So we have M23 in Uganda.
I've never interacted with M23, and I don't see myself interacting with them anytime soon.
What happened to our embassy in Congo?
I was not there, but more importantly, I want to conclude. I want to conclude on this. I agree with the aspects of ethnicity and what have you. Now, the question of ethnicity in Congo goes beyond the Kinyarwanda-speaking people. There are issues of ethnicity involving Nande, Bahunde, the Lendu. So to reduce the aspects of ethnicity to one ethnic grouping is extremely misleading. And that's why I've said that you cannot go and solve Congo's problems unilaterally. You need the East African community, you need SADC, you need the community of Central African states. You need the international community. You need the development partners.
So in short, it might not end.
It has to be multilateral.
All of them have been there.
For so long as there's got to be unilateralism in Congo, believe me, the aggression will be fought.
Okay.
And lastly, better live better be a dog alive than a dead lion.
Well spoken. Benjamin Katana, you did not stand for parliament. You did not stand for parliament, but you put out MPs and you got them. And I give you an opportunity to welcome our gang speaker.
Yes, the prospective House Speaker.
The prospective House Speaker. Yes.
That is true. It's on record.
You taught her.
I'm proud of her.
Thank you.
I was a law teacher.
Okay.
And supervised her dissertation, and she passed highly.
So, do you like the product?
I'm proud of the product.
And I think she would make a more decent speaker than the current holder of the office.
No.
At least she has no record of being sanctioned.
So you're most welcome to
the teacher is not saying
Gang. You're most welcome to Gang. Honorable Lydia Wanyoto.
Thank you so much, Oscar, and to my colleagues on the Gang, and to my lecturer at law school, also my supervisor. I want to tell my brother Katina to be careful, because Rule 5 of the Rules of Procedure, that for electing the Speaker, we don't campaign. So we have to draw the lines and be able to be in line.
Does that rule stop people from expressing opinion?
Well,
and Katana can express his own opinion.
Yes, I'm not bound by those
I will hold him. But
Oscar, thank you for the goodwill. I feel nice to see people in the Gang at least wishing me well. Thank you.
So
and being proud of me.
Thank you. I must also ask you some questions.
So I should stop at greeting. Okay.
No, you have done greeting. Greeting should be like 2 seconds.
I also bring you greetings from Mbale City.
Okay, you're still greeting.
Let me tell you a joke we have in Burundi. Our internet is so bad there. So when you're making WhatsApp,
there's no time to call.
No, you start with a message, then the greetings can come.
The greetings come after, because you might lose the message. It's the same story of someone who wanted to talk nicely, then the one who wanted the salt came and took the salt, or the one at the act came and took the act. So you remain with none.
So Lydia, when we had a discussion here at the time, I thought you were chasing, whatever, that the thing had gone, because SEC had sat down and said they are taking a speaker. But now I've seen, you've just told us that there's a rule that says no campaigning, but there's obvious campaigning. We see people meeting others and others speaking to others. So the question to you is, who are you meeting? And will it work? Because if you're meeting no one, maybe things will not happen for you.
Last week I was here and I was able to let the listeners know in your business, maybe also so that I'm expressing interest for the office of the Speaker of the 12th Parliament. And I'm going to follow the rules to the letter. I'm also going to follow the NRM rules to the letter. I'm a member of the NRM and the leader in the NRM, and I'm a founding member of the NRM party.
So you're not going to meet the chairman?
I've written the chairman because No, I'm going to.
I have the leader of PLU. There are so many. So you have not met the chairman. You've not met General SS. You've not met the chairman of PLU. Who are you meeting there? Let me switch off all other microphones and you address those questions.
I was urged and encouraged by the voters of Mbale City, and I did announce from Mbale City at House Plot 49, Maluku. It's a historic place for us. Where I'm there, it was in 1973. To do the following. Number one, to officially inform my colleagues who are members of parliament from Mbale City, but also Mbale sub-region, the Bugisu, then all the other members, and also inform the expression of interest to the party leaders. Some of them you have mentioned. I have written to His Excellency the President, who is also the national chairman of the party. I'm writing to all the members of parliament, expressing interest, but also quoting both the party rules and the rules of procedure of parliament. In my humble opinion, Parliament is very procedural with a lot of decorum. All of you know that. And I don't want to be a candidate that flouts the rules. They're supposed to be the custodian The custodian of the rule of law of the country is housed in the legislature. The custodian of the Constitution of Uganda is housed in the legislature. The representative of the people, the people's voices, the people's expressions, the special people like Oscar is housed in the legislature. So I cannot make a mistake, even if it would advantage me like the way you're talking. I cannot make that mistake.
Okay.
I cannot.
Let me talk
Flouting the rules, and yet I'm going to be the custodian of those rules. And I'm going to encourage all my would-be voters and supporters, just do it for me. Do not flout the rules. When the right time comes, I'll be a custodian of rules I have been proclaiming to be the custodian for the next 5 years. So that said, yes, Oscar, the stakeholders of the NRM party where I'm starting from, including Bamwine here. People, you see Bamwine, you think, but these are very serious stakeholders of my